The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. So Penn State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. From the shotgun to handoff, they bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle with the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll ride the back again here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Snags a good throw. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
First down here for this offense. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Finding space at the 20. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Nittany Lions line up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on fourth down. Let's see what the decision is.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game here, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back. It's Hurtado. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds as pass rush closing in. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Tackled, but first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Hunter takes the toss, goes to his left. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Blocked by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Tight end goes in motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. To try a downfield shot, that's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Looking to chuck it again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. He didn't first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll run it here. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Boy, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap intact,
he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Looking to throw. It's Furtado. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
They get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Receivers are bunched together. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Tossing to the back, running left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Enough to convert on third down. So first down from the 12 now.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Give it to the back again. Tackle made after just a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They run this play from the pistol formation. Single back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Back to throw. It's Furtado. With the catch, it's Booth. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up. Bootleg looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. And don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's got it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a foul gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start, offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Bringing pressure. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Using his legs, it's Booth. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught. Completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry and try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
It's an out route. The catch made. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking downfield. It's Furtado. He's got it with room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The important PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Here's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And third and short, they hand the ball off. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Takes the handoff again. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Receiver makes the catch. He makes it into the end zone with a 2-point conversion and makes it a touchdown lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Quick spin on the run. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? To throw, it's Furtado. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.